Next one. Without fail. Now this is the one where basic plot. Vice President of United States is under threat of assassination, yeah? So this woman who's assigned to this calls in Reacher, can look over our security, see if we've got everything right, you know, so we can prevent the assassination kind of thing. So Reacher says, "You're right, I'll take the assignment." Like, that's the basic plot. This introduces one of Reacher's former associates that he worked with back in day in army, you know, Frances Neagley, this sexy bitch woman with long dark hair, but she doesn't like being touched, but she's lethal, like, you know, like Reacher, and she's a good character, Neagley, yeah. She helps Reacher in this assignment. So I think overall I'd give it good. There's a couple of caveats which I don't want to kind of reveal without spoiling too much kind of thing, but it's good. I maybe elevate it to cracker if I read it again. I've only read that once. Oh, I didn't mention, did I? Visitor I read twice, and Echo Burning I think I've read 2.5 times, you know. I'm going through it on highlights, you know. So this one, yeah, I only read this once, but I'm definitely going to read this again. So I give it good, without fail. Right, next one. Persuader. Persuader. Right, I think this is a bit third person-y, first person-y. You get a bit of both in this one. Basic plot. This guy, this scumbag kind of villain guy that Reacher thought were dead years ago. Reacher sees him getting into a car across the street and he thinks, I thought that fucker were dead. You know. So that's kind of basically the plot, and Reacher kind of gets involved to take this guy out, you know. Good beginning, cracking beginning, yeah, definitely. I'd rate it good, but when I read it again, a bit like Die Trying, a bit like Without Fail, I could relegate it to cracker, because there's two things in this that always stick in my head, yeah. The first one is kind of, well, not mega spoilers, but mini-ish, you know, mini. This is the one where Reacher. This is the one where Reacher plays Russian roulette, and that's a good scene, and the explanation that he gives why, you know, about you'll know when you read it, and yeah, it's a kind of plausible kind of explanation, but I wouldn't try it myself, you know. It's one of the that's the first thing I remember. And the second thing is, which makes kind of Persuader unique, is because Reacher's size, 6'5", big bastard. Nobody kind of is bigger than Reacher, you know. And but Persuader is the exception, because there's this guy in it, this the scumbag's bodyguard called Paulie, and he's about 8 foot tall and 19 foot wide with steroids, you know, fucking massive, towers over each other, like, you know, big bastard. And of course the inevitable fight comes where Reacher takes on Paulie, you know. Reacher getting battered. Not looking good for Reacher, I'm telling you. The thing about that scene though, it's violent as fuck, that. You know, you're reading it, you're going, oh, fucking hell, you know. But it's a classic moment, you know. So, yeah, it's worth looking forward to that. So, yeah, good, but definitely could upgrade it to cracker, like, you know, definitely. So that's Persuader. And my last of the paperbacks, because I'll have to move on to hardbacks after this. Last of paperbacks is The Enemy. Now this is a kind of prequel-ish, as in, because Richard's back in army, you know, and he comes into this investigation with this general kind of thing. Not mega loads of action, but it's, I'd give it good. It's a kind of averagey good, but I could relegate it to a better good next time I read it, kind of thing, you know. Mini spoiler, this is the one at end where Reacher has a fight with a tank. So, you know, make what you want what you will of that, kind of thing. So, yeah, that's The Enemy. Right, now I'll have to go and get fucking hardbacks now. See you in a bit.